guys, it's me Mehnaz. Welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna say a story time about the time our house got like literally caught on fire. It was like really huge fire. It was when I was like really small. I was probably 8 or 9 years old, maybe older. No, I was 7 or 8 years old, maybe a little bit older. I don't remember, but I was like small. I wasn't that old. I mean, it was maybe 7 or 8. I don't remember what age I was, but it was like really huge fire. It was like horrible fire. So it kind of happened due to electric something malfunction or something. So we kind of knew something was wrong beforehand, but the adults ignored us. Like before the day when our house got caught on fire, my small sister, she was like this. We are 4 siblings. I mean 4 sisters. So I have 2 smaller sisters. The one who is like smaller than me, not the youngest one, the one smaller than me, she saw something like sparks in our outlet. So she called me first. Then I was like, yeah, we kind of have to say mom or something, because water got spilled on that outlet and it was like sparking, like the electric wires was sparking a little bit, but no one cared. Like we first said to our older sister, then she was like, it's nothing. Then we went, she went and said to mom, I think. I'm not sure, because it was kind of a really long time ago. So she said to mom, and maybe she also ignored the fact it was kind of sparking. But then we still continued watching TV. At that time, it was like we had a box TV. Do you remember those box TVs? Now no one has them. It was kind of cool, I guess. Okay. So we continued watching TV. The next day, it was afternoon time. I mean, kind of morning. It was kind of between 11 in the morning and 12 noon, somewhere around that. There was a little fire and no one noticed because everyone was sleeping. We sleep. I mean, I think it was holidays. I mean, summer vacation time. So everyone was like sleeping around and stuff. We were awake. My sister was still sleeping. My smallest sister, the youngest one, she was still sleeping there. In the room the fire started, she was sleeping in that room. The outlet was near a cupboard type clothing rack. Yeah, it was near a clothing rack, the outlet. So when the fire got caught, it wasn't like a huge fire, it was small fire, but then it got caught on our clothes on the rack. So slowly it got like huge. The fire got like literally, it got huge. Then there was a lot of smokes coming and everything. Like it was so bad, it was so huge. And my sister, the youngest sister, was sleeping there, and she was like really small that time. She was 4 or something. She was very small. She was baby, literally she was a baby. So she was sleeping there, and we were like running. We called our parents, and everyone was like taking buckets of water and throwing on the fire to extinguish the fire. And we didn't have fire extinguisher that time. Like it was like way back in the day. So we didn't keep them. So like it was huge fire, so everyone was like frantic, everyone was taking a bucket, and we were also helping with water bottles. We were small, so like some anything helps, right? So we were taking water bottles and throw, and my brother ran inside the room and he picked my sister up, and she was still sleeping. Slept through the whole fire thing, like she slept through it. Like he picked him up and he took him in our parents' room, and she was sleeping there. And everyone was like frantic. My older sister, she was so scared. She actually blamed herself for the fire, because we told her kind of about the fire, and she like dismissed it, and even our parents dismissed it. I don't know why she blamed herself, and she was so scared of the fire. She went in our guest room and she hid under the table, and we were like frantic. We were like filling our water bottles and throwing on the fire, and our parents, like all the older people who were there, they were like extinguishing the fire. And then finally the fire went off. Then everyone was like whispering about the fire incident. No one was like talking aloud or saying how the fire got caught and stuff. Actually, we did find out that it came from the outlet, but they were in like specific how. Then like they were also confused, even though we told them someone spilled water on that outlet. So and it was sparking, and no one believed us. Like no one believed us. If they like believed us and like at least checked that time, at least it would be like this situation wouldn't even happen. And our clothes, all our were school uniforms were on that rack. My brother's almost all clothes were on that rack. So everything burned out. Everything was burned, and like maybe we had to buy new uniforms for us and stuff. It was such a mess. But it was scary for my older sister. It was an experience for me. I am like searching new stuff. It wasn't that scary to me, but it was kind of scary to my older sister. Yeah, so at the end of the day, please be safe and check your outlets whether it's sparking or not. If it is, then please shut it off, or don't touch that outlet until you check with some electricians or something and know what is wrong with your outlet. Please be safe, and don't let your child near any outlet, sparking or not, please. It's like really dangerous for us too. It was really dangerous that we were near that outlet thingy. So we did find out how our room was caught on fire. It was because of the outlet. Then we didn't use that outlet anymore. We never used that outlet, but somehow it got caught on fire. That's why our parents then dismissed our concern about the spark, because we never used that outlet. We don't even touch that part because it is covered with the clothing rack thingy, the clothing rack. So no one touches that outlet, and whatever outlet we use is connected with the TV, and it's on the other side of the room. So no one believed us that time, but then they had to. The fire got caught, and if we didn't notice the fire, it would have burned out our whole house. It was that big, but everyone was safe and everything came out okay at the end of the day. So yeah, that's it, you guys. This is so, I know this story time is kind of short, but it was kind of scary at that time. If you want more story times from me, please like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.